Welcome back to AFTV. I'm here with my guy, Kwarmie.
Yes,
Big
brother.
Kwarmie's in the building.
That's right.
And
Kwarmie's
we've
with the
just...
arms.
Kwarmie's with the arms,
That's
indeed.
right.
Anyway, we won't talk about that. We're here to talk about Arsenal's superb performance tonight. Beating Bayern Munich. Previously unbeaten all season, all competitions. Arsenal have just beaten them 3-1 with something to spare, I would say, especially in that second half. But Kwarmie, over to you. What did you make of that performance?
Yeah, I think it was a convincing win over one of the best teams in Europe. I mean, yeah, we delivered their first defeat. That's something that we shouldn't just kind of shy over because obviously if you look on paper, the amount of times that they've been racking out result after result, week after week. We've been doing the same, obviously, but I feel like this was a big test for us. And obviously it was a bit cagey at the start. The first half, I know you mentioned about the possession and, you know, how Bayern were playing. And yes, they had a lot more of the game, let's just say. But I just felt that we was always in control. And to be honest, as much as they had much possession, I feel like that was part of the gameplay. Because I feel like, you know, just like how you do your boxing in the sense that you want to feel your opponent with a jab. Yeah, and I've really felt that the guys were just like, okay, let's see what Bayern have got to offer us. Let's see what they can do. Can they
downloading the data, they say.
Yeah,
boxing,
downloading the data, assessing it, you know, and then obviously then going for the killer hits or the killer punches. So, yeah, the first half was a bit cagey. I think our biggest weakness or the biggest warning sign was the left back, Miles Lewis-Skelly, bless him, who maybe didn't have the best of performances, but he's put in so many performances for us, which have won us games, which, you know, Real Madrid, etc. last season. So I can't really fault him today. I'm not going to go hard on him. It was just one of those things where maybe Arteta might be looking at it and saying, you know what, Calafiori is my number one. Miles Lewis-Skelly, I might have to push you forward into that midfield because that's undeniably, that is his position, really and truly, in the sense of that's how he's been brought up through the academy. But no, it was a good win. It was a fantastic win. Eze, like some of the players that were naming, Saka, obviously contributed with that lovely corner, whipped it in, and who was there? Timber. And no, it's fantastic because I was so happy because I actually listened to Timber's interview before the game, and he spoke so highly about his religion and, you know, his faith. And you keep hearing that throughout all the players. Eze, his faith. Declan Rice even, in the sense. Madueke coming on and saying, you know what, I've got to thank God because of the opportunities that we have. But what I really love the most is that Arteta has raised these young men or these young boys into men, and we are being able to witness it. On and off the pitch. These guys conduct themselves in such a professional way.
That's true.
And he teaches these lot how to be men. And obviously, we look up to them. I look up to these lot because I'm like, yeah, I want to be like them. I want to be professional in what I do. I want to, you know, make sure I cover every single opportunities that I face, etc. So yeah, no, it was good. It was a good one.
Yeah, you're right there. It's kind of inspirational, isn't it, to see what they're doing.
100%. So it's not only the game itself, it's just what Arteta has built. No one should be disrespecting it because it's bigger than just football. For me, it's bigger than football. He's literally galvanised the whole of North London again, to the point where everyone now believes. Yeah, we was arguing with some of the Arsenal fans last season. We was arguing with fans this season when just before we faced Liverpool, and people were saying, "Oh, you lot getting carried away, etc." And we have the faith now. We trust the process. I've been trusting the process for a long time, and now we're getting to see the reason why Arteta's done certain things. He's brought in players for how long? From Ben White to David Raya, people questioned. Timber, people go, Mascara, who's he? These lot are putting in 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 performances. Look at Mascara. I didn't even miss Gabriel today. Where was Gabriel? Gabriel was enjoying the game. And you know what? I'm so happy with the depth that we have built. So I have to give a massive shout out to Arteta, but then also to Berta. Because when we thought, you know what, the summer transfer window was done, he said, no. We need to get Hincapié. Yeah, we need to get Eze. And look at that. These players are all contributing now to the point where we're sitting top of the Champions League and we could potentially, if we beat Chelsea, go 9 points clear after 13 games. That's unheard of. If you told me that 5 years ago, I would have said, nah, no way. But the fact that we've built such a strong, dynamic team is beyond me. I'm so happy. I'm so proud as an Arsenal fan. I'm so happy that Arteta is the one who's led us to it. And he's proven so many people wrong. You know, everyone. Now everyone's kind of like retreating and saying, oh, you know what? Yeah, they're actually playing good football. It's not just set piece FC. When's the last time? Obviously, we scored the Timber goal, but we're scoring open play goals. So, yeah, no, for me, all around, it was just a beautiful game of football where you're seeing us go through the gears. And even though we might get hit with a goal, we're able to respond. Saka's tired. It's okay. We'll bring on Madueke. Oh, what? Miles Lewis-Skelly isn't playing 100%? Okay, cool. We'll put on Calafiori. And then what happens? Calafiori whips in a beautiful ball. Madueke's there to tap it in. So it's lovely to see that these finishers, as Arteta said, the finishers are coming on and doing their job. Eze, come on. Eze. And I think you said, what did you say about him being on the left wing? Or you said you don't want him hugging the touchline. And I said, yeah, no, I like it when he starts out wide because he can still affect the game. He's not an out-and-out winger, but what he does very good is he can come inside and he can play a beautiful ball over the top. And
I think the term I was talking was what I term anyway as a creative left-sided forward rather than an out-and-out winger. And you saw that today with that pass over the top for
beautiful ball
for Martinelli's goal.
And that's not the first time. He's done that at Man City. Yeah. And he's putting on numbers. He's putting up numbers consistently now. After the North London derby, we thought, okay, was it just a one-time thing? He's like, no, I can affect the game. I can impact it. Odegaard, bless him, is now coming on and he's thinking, oh gosh, I really got to cement my place. I got to get my place back. But that's what you want. The levels of competition is there. You're giving Arteta a headache. So no, it was really, really good to see. So, but Bayern Munich did give us a challenge. They played very good, but I feel like the second half, we stepped up a level. Rice and Zubimendi. Declan Rice and Zubimendi are the best duo in the Premier League, if not in the world. How they complement each other. Zubimendi will drop into the back line. Rice will go forward. They interchange. They exchange passes. If one is not there, the other one is there to clean up. And look at that. I mentioned it obviously after the game, and I said, Declan Rice, what epitomised his performance tonight was the fact he had that captain's armband on. I think he drove forward into space. The ball broke, and then Kane was on the ball. And then what happened was he said, he went back, ran back, slid the ball, got the ball, and he said, come on. And I said, yes, that's my player. He is the best midfielder in the world. The best. I don't care. He is our Gerrard. He is our Gerrard, and he will deliver. 100% he will deliver.
No, it was a fantastic performance. Talking of which, you're talking about midfield. Chelsea have a certain Caicedo. Some of the Chelsea fans might be saying that their guy deserves a mention as one of the best midfielders in the world. I guess we're going to find out on Sunday.
He is. Declan Rice done an interview after the game and he said, look, he knows how good Caicedo is, but he's looking forward to the challenge. He thrives off of that. He listens to everyone. He listens to you lot, Chelsea fans. He does. And you lot are saying that Caicedo's better. I promise you on Sunday, Declan Rice will show you he is head and shoulders above. Not just playing as a 6, not just playing as an 8. He's the complete package. He's the real deal. So, yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. Chelsea on the weekend, off the back of this win in the Champions League, the guys will go there with confidence. We still got a job to do. They are going to be just as difficult, if not more difficult than Bayern, because they are very dynamic in how they play.
And they're at home.
And they're at home, so the bridge is going to be rocking. But isn't that why we love the game of football? This is why I love it, because it's a big challenge. This is an opportunity for us to really stamp our authority and show us that we're there to go the distance and win the Premier League.
Couldn't have put it any better myself. My boy Kwarmie.
Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.